Hey everyone, and welcome to day 24, the last day of the Aldi Advent Wine Calendar. Merry Christmas Eve to everybody, to all my Latino followers, Merry Christmas, because today is, right, the day where everything big happens in Latino houses. All right, we've got a Brut Cuvée to finish things off. Many people predicted they would end with something sparkling, and indeed they have. Oh, okay, I had a couple bottle opening options just in case, but it's still a twist off. Brut means that it's as a champagne. Obviously, it's not actually from Champagne, so they're not calling it that. But as a sparkling wine, Brut denotes that it's dry, and Cuvée is can be kind of a meaningless connotation. Oh, look at the fizzy, beautiful thing in my coupe. Um, it basically just means that it's been in a jar or container, not jar. It's been in a container at some point, which is true of virtually every wine made by man. But usually it means it is the first pressing of the grapes. And in fact, if you're dealing with champagnes from Champagne in France, it literally has like a mathematical equation where it's like the first X amount per X liters per X kilograms of wine that's pressed. So, if it's a fairly reputable, well-established winery and it says Cuvée, that's probably the good stuff. But if it's, something kind of, less well-known and it says it's Cuvée, it doesn't necessarily, it's not a regulated term. Okay, wow, that cut out quick. Well, nothing to do for it. Okay, sorry everybody. I was taping this in two different ways. One for what do you call that darn thing? Instagram, and one for my YouTube. I was gonna make a slightly longer YouTube cut, but my Instagram camera just cut out. So I guess here I go. Anyway, let's see here. Nice, real light floral fruitiness. Bubbles, as you know. I'm a fool for them. Ooh, really nice and dry. It's like the acidity just really adds to the bubbles, and it's just giving it this really great tongue feel. Not a super strong flavor, just sort of a light sort of floral flavor. I'm quite enjoying my last little bit of wine here. It's been really fun doing this for whoever the heck's out there watching it. I really enjoy learning about new things and having new sensory experiences. So this has been a blast. There's so much to learn about wine, and I feel like I've just barely scraped the surface. I will give this last wine a 9 out of 10. I'm really enjoying it, and hey, it's Christmas Eve, and I'm a fool for bubbles. The Aldi Advent Wine Calendar as a whole, I got to give it a pretty solid, right, 7.5, maybe 8 out of 10. It's not the best wine, obviously, but if you want to explore a lot of different varieties of wine, it's good. Everything inside it was fresh. There were a few blends and things that were bleh. But most of it was pretty solid, well produced, obviously young, not very aged wine. It's almost all California wine, which, as a Californian, I'm all for. I wonder if you buy an Aldi Advent Wine Calendar in, like, Germany or some other place, or even, like, Ireland or something where there's a lot of Aldis. I wonder if you get California wines or if you get something more regional. I'd be fascinated to find that out. I'm sure someone has a blog about it. There's a whole bunch of people. Aldi has a devoted fan base. Anyway, it's just been really fun. Thanks to everybody. Hopefully I'll do this again next year with beer or wine or something. Who knows? And thanks for listening to me ramble about mostly wine and occasionally other things. I'm going to ramble, actually, just a second here, and I'm going to ramble about fashion because I've been following fashion trends and it's gotten pretty interesting lately. Right here, I feel like I'm trying to be a little fashionable because, like, the fashion is clearly, like, layering. right? Having lots of different pieces that you can layer together in different ways. So you have lots of parts of outfits you can switch and swap and wear at different levels, which I think is like, hey, way to go fashion. That's really smart. A, for temperature, practicality reasons, and B, of course, they can sell more, shit from Shine that ends up in landfills, which maybe that's not the best part. Um, the one downside of this fashion trend is that I think it's leading people to sort of like blah, like kind of earth tones and blacks and like things that are fine that are the anchor of any wardrobe, right? But I think it's scaring people away from what had been a growing trend of having more patterns and more bright patterns and colors because it's so hard to kind of match them, right? And so I thought I would go for my version of my fashion version here with my sort of houndstooth jacket and my just crazy floral wide lapel sort of shirt here. So this is my fashion statement for Christmas Eve. And I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. Hope you enjoy the rainy weather that's going to be here for a while. If you're in California, if you're not, then I hope you guys are having a good Christmas, whatever that looks like to you. Happy New Year's. And thanks so much for watching.